All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get underway with the action here, this tag team contest, let's give a special shout out to our sponsors here for HCW New Year's Revolution. That is Shaley Ray's Boutique and Haybarn Automotive Diesel and Repair. As we get ready for this tag team contest, the return of El Jefe. The first time we've seen El Jefe in an HCW ring since back in October, where when we last saw him in October, he lost to Sin. And of course, everyone has been poking fun at him since for losing to a rookie when El Jefe is supposed to be this domineering veteran who knows all. He's supposed to be guiding Dante Alfredo into the future, into the promised land. But yeah, he lost to Sin, who is still in his rookie year here in Haybarn Championship Wrestling. So I imagine El Jefe took a sabbatical for a little bit to avoid all the points and the laughs and everything else that everyone will be giving him, the hard time that everyone will be giving El Jefe. Of course, Dante, during El Jefe's absence, got a shot at the HCW Social Media Championship against Aaron Black, and then had an opportunity to win the HCW Mary Case Mayhem briefcase in the Mary Case Mayhem ladder match. And of course, we saw what happened last month with that Carnage getting involved, but you got to think, ladies and gentlemen, as Dante lights Sin's chest up right there, you got to think, El Jefe disappeared, and Dante Alfredo's career seemed to be going at an upward trajectory. So, oh my goodness, as he is just dominating Sin right there, just folded him with that German suplex. And you got to think, maybe El Jefe's absence was a good thing for Dante Alfredo. Maybe Dante has reached the point to where he does not need El Jefe by his side. Of course, though, you got to think that El Jefe and Dante Alfredo would like to reclaim the HCW tag team titles at some point. But obviously, when we talk about single status of tag teams and everything else, of course, you can go for singles gold while also being a tag team. We see the Heartbreakers do it plenty of times. As Sin now trying to get back in this match, roll through, and just taking down Dante Alfredo right there. And now Dante getting that leg on the rope. But you got to think, folks, with the success we've seen from Dante Alfredo the past couple months, it may have not resulted in W's, but at least his career trajectory as a single superstar kind of got back on track. Because remember, folks, Dante is a former hardcore and social media champion. Outside being a tag team champion with El Jefe. But speaking of El Jefe, he's in the match. And now we got the big man, Paxton, who, of course, is adored by the fan team in Camden, Arkansas. Prescott, Arkansas. I said Camden, Arkansas, because that's where this young man is from, not too far away from Prescott. So you imagine a lot of Paxton's friends and family regularly attend the Haybarn Championship Wrestling shows to root them on. As now Paxton getting a test of strength with El Jefe here. And I don't know how, that's about what I thought. I don't know how wise that was for El Jefe to challenge Paxton to a test of strength, as Paxton is just, and El Jefe, being the veteran that he is, he went low on Paxton, and El Jefe. In what universe did you think that was going to work? El Jefe now going again? Man, that's about the result I expected right there. On that second clothesline tip from El Jefe. El Jefe going for third time's a charm, but Paxton caught him. And now he is just holding. He is just holding Jefe, walking him around. Showing him. Fall away slam by the big man Paxton. And Paxton is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. The former head of HCW Security. That's how we've come to know Paxton. You know, the past year now is the head of HCW Security. But he is, I was about to say, he is transitioning well to the role of a wrestler. But El Jefe, oh! Showing Paxton that he's got quite a few more steps to learn. Well, Paxton blocked the chop right there. And, whoa, just toss it, Jefe. Oh! Paxton said, oh, you gonna go for a chop? I'll show you what a chop is. Caving in the... Oh, shh. Oh! Oh! Once again, can I say it? Caving in the chest of El Jefe. Paxton proud of his work right there. He's going to send for some advice. I mean, Paxton, old Josiah here sitting at the table could give you some advice right there, and that was stay on the attack on El Jefe when you had him. And El Jefe, well, I guess El Jefe's done dealing with Paxton. He wants to bring in Dante Alfredo. Now we got some meat-on-meat action here. And Dante trying to get re-loosened up. He spent a few minutes on the apron trying to get re-loosened up with those squats. Paxton, though, pumping himself up for this clash with Dante Alfredo. And Dante now, oh! I expected Dante to maybe take the big man down, but oh! Paxton, he didn't take Dante down either. These two big men going at it. Oh! Dante caught a boot for his trouble right there. Both men were going at each other. Dante caught the boot. And now Paxton has Dante in his and Sin's corner. Oh, and just throwing those clubs right there. Those meaty, girthy clubs from Paxton Spears, and now just stomping a mud hole into Dante Alfredo. As our referee, Sean, he's trying to make sure Paxton knows. Oh, as he just flings Dante out of the corner. He's trying to make sure Paxton remembers. Hey, count of 5, young man. A good old salute and an elbow drop. We got cover. 2. Oh! Oh, man. I would have been jumping for joy right there, ladies and gentlemen, if Paxton Spears would have gotten the win right there. I mean, imagine. Oh, Dante raking the eyes. And now on the attack goes Dante Alfredo. But imagine all this talk from El Jefe about being the veteran, being the boss here at HCW. And all his talk about leading Dante Alfredo to the future of this company. And oh, if Dante and El Jefe would have lost to Paxton Spears right there without Dante assert his dominance in a very disrespectful way, may I add. As Dante Alfredo now rolling Paxton Spears over, hits the ropes, and oh, rolling senton by Mr. Alfredo. Now the cover and a kick out by Paxton. And Dante is beside himself, ladies and gentlemen, of not being able to put away Paxton Spears right there. And now Dante Alfredo going back to work here, picking up the big man. And sending him back into the La Familia corner. There's the tag to El Jefe. As La Familia is looking to reestablish themselves as contenders for the tag team titles. And double clothesline takes down Paxton. And they may have had a few months off from each other in tag team competition, but the chemistry is still there, ladies and gentlemen. As Jefe. Jefe knows. He's in control. He knows him and Dante Alfredo are in control of this tag team matchup. I mean, El Jefe's experience alone in the ring is more than the combined experience of Sin and Paxton. In fact, I think Dante Alfredo's experience as well is more than the combined experience of Sin and Paxton. Jefe throwing Paxton back into his own corner. He said, I'm done playing with him. I want you, Sin. And I think that's a little bit of El Jefe's pride getting in the way of himself. I mean, he could have kept Paxton Spears in the ring and just kept wearing him down. And he would have been closer to the victory than he is. Oh, right now they're sitting in the ring. But I think that pride of El Jefe is getting in the way. Because El Jefe wants to prove that victory Sin got back in October was nothing more than a fluke. I mean, if you think about it, El Jefe previously had a singles victory over Sin, so he thought that rematch back in October was going to be a walk in the park. He wasn't thinking anything of it. He came in, and Mr. Sin getting involved now as El Jefe distracts the referee. But El Jefe came into that match in October thinking it was going to be a cakewalk, and he came in too overconfident. Sin caught him playing. Sin called him too relaxed, and Sin got the victory that night. And El Jefe, Sin ducking the line. Whoa, leapfrog by Sin. And whoa, my goodness, the athletics. Look at that tilt the world has scissors. And down goes Jefe. Sin, just an exciting and athletic young competitor here. And drop kick to Jefe. And another drop kick. Down goes Jefe again. And Sin getting the cover here. 2 and kick out by Jefe. And now think of this too, ladies and gentlemen. Sin has individual one-on-one victories over both Dante Alfredo and El Jefe. Sin would love to complete that here with a tag team victory with his partner Paxton. But that's going to be easier said than done, ladies and gentlemen, with this being Sin and Paxton's first time teaming together. As Jefe now, though. Jefe is, got in the advantage when it came to the ground game, and he just German released Sin right there on that suplex. And now backing Sin up into a corner. It was Jefe looking to do here, but Sin fine back. He's not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. But Jefe caught him. Wait a minute. I don't know. Referee's letting the match go. I thought that may have been a little low from my vantage point, but the referee's got the better view than I do. As Jefe now with the 3 amigos by El Jefe to Sin. As La Familia now has reasserted their dominant position in this matchup. Referee Sean initiating his count here as both men are down. And who's going to get that all-important tag first? Will it be El Jefe? Will it be Sin? But El Jefe now. El Jefe not looking for the tag. He's looking to stay in there. Caught the boot. That may have been proven. That may have been proven to be a mistake by El Jefe by not going to Dante. He may have caught the boot from Sin, but he caught another one right to the head. And now both men are down once again. Yeah, if I was El Jefe, I would have tagged in Dante Alfredo right there. It seems El Jefe learned his lesson. He's now reaching for Dante Alfredo. And Sin trying to get back to his feet. And both men make the tag. Here comes Dante. Here comes Paxton. Whoa. Paxton coming ahead of Steven. Shoulder tackle. Down goes Dante. Dante's a flopping and a flailing. And Paxton's all excited. Young man, I know. It's an exciting feeling. But you got to stay on top of that man. As Paxton whips him off again. And another shoulder tackle. Just asserting his power all over this ring as he is getting the crowd here fired up in Prescott, Arkansas. Dropping the leg. Cover. If Paxton would have maybe taken that extra second or two to get a proper cover, this match may be over. But Paxton now looking, what was he looking to do here to Dante? Just picking him up and slamming him down for a spine on the pine. It's a spine buster, but it is not a 3 count. It is only a 2. As Dante Alfredo is still in this, he is now crawling to El Jefe as Paxton is looking over at his corner. Sin is still trying to make his way up. And Paxton Going to Sin for some advice. I think he just tagged him in. Yes, he did. And Dante tagged in El Jefe. And now these two going right back at it. Sin just bing-bonging El Jefe all around the ring. Whips him off. And drop kick by Sin. Sin once again showing that athleticism. As now he's going into the cover. Jefe got the foot on the rope. If Sin could have just dragged Jefe a little. He was going to stomp that leg. But Jefe, rolled out of the way. And Jefe with a kick of his own. I was about to say if Sin could have just dragged Jefe's body about a good 3 inches or so away from the ropes, Sin may have won this contest for his team. But was not to be as Jefe now. Just picking him up and slamming him down. As Jefe looks to right what he considers a wrong from back to October. And that is by beating Sin here tonight. Wash away in his mind permanently that win Sin has over him. As he's just continuing the beat down on this young man. Sends him off the ropes. And, just slams him down. None fancy about it. Jefe just pummeling the kid. Or the rookie, as he likes to call him. And I imagine he'll call Paxton a rookie as well. As long as Jefe's concerned, the tag team name of Sin and Paxton is the Rookies. But can this pair of rookies defeat the former HCW tag team champions? What a feather in the cap of Sin and Paxton that would be if their first time teaming together, they defeat a former HCW tag team champions in La Familia's Sin. Trying to get back in this one, folks, for his team. Taking Dante Alfredo down in the corner. And now picking him back up. What's Sin looking to do here? Sliding out to the corner. Here it comes. Kick to the face and over the top. Sweeps the leg. And here comes Sin. He is setting himself up. Kick right to the face. And now Sin. Slingshot. Kick right to the gut. Just part of that innovative offense that Sin has. Now we got covered. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count for Sin right there. Woo-wee, folks, what a tag team match this has been. And this isn't for the titles. Just imagine what these two teams would be doing if something like the tag team titles were on the line. And just how much fight they'd be showing. They're already showing plenty of fight in this one. Sin and Dante. Oh, my goodness. Dante Alfredo just planted Sin with that black hole slam. And Sin got the shoulder up. And Paxton and Jefe now. Wait a minute. Paxton's got Jefe up. And he adjusted El Jefe's attitude right there. As Paxton getting El Jefe out of the ring. Dante Alfredo now, though. He's looking to put Sin down permanently here. Vader bomb. Cover. Sin able to save himself right there. And Dante Alfredo now. I think Dante Alfredo signaling that this one's going to be over, folks. Wait a minute. Sin caught him. 2, 3. Oh, my goodness, folks. We have just witnessed a miracle. A miracle at HCW New Year's Revolution. Sin and Paxton have just defeated the former HCW Tag Team Champions of the world, La Familia. Dante Alfredo got too cocky, and Sin rolled him up for the 3. Paxton can't believe it. Everyone here in Prescott, Arkansas can't believe it. Sin and Paxton have just defeated La Familia. What a win for these two young men. Paxton's first win here in Haybar Championship Wrestling. And what I'm sure will be the first of many tag team wins for that young duo right there. They're only going to grow and grow as a tag team as the months and months go on, as they get more matches under their belt as a team. So if they're able to do that in their first outing, I can only imagine what they'll be able to do in the future. And El Jefe is obviously, and Dante Alfredo as well, and Mr. C at ringside, they're all just beside themselves at what has happened. They could not believe that they lost to a pair of rookies in Sin and Paxton. My folks, what a result here at HCW New Year's Revolution. Wait a minute, Jefe's calling for a mic. Oh, Lord bless us, he's going to talk again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, El Jefe is seemingly blaming, like putting full 100% of the blame on tonight's loss on Dante Alfredo. And I mean, once again, El Jefe, if you're going to claim the responsibility of being the reason for Dante Alfredo's success, you're going to have to be the bearer of his failures as well if you're going to be all high and mighty and claim that, El Jefe. But now El Jefe seems to only want to take credit for, oh, my goodness, he just slapped the taste out of Dante Alfredo's. Oh, Dante's not going to take that. I think Dante has had enough of living under El Jefe's dictatorship. And now whips him off. Black hole slam to El Jefe. Dante Alfredo with the statement tonight that he is done with El Jefe. No more is he going to do El Jefe's dirty work. No more is he going to live under El Jefe's wing. As far as Dante Alfredo is concerned, El Jefe can take that mentor shit and shove it where the sun don't shine. As Dante Alfredo has just left El Jefe laying and has ended their partnership in emphatic fashion. As El Jefe now being consoled by Mr. C. As everyone here in Prescott, Arkansas is letting El Jefe know how they feel about him. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a series of developments here tonight at HCW New Year's Revolution.